Hey guys, today we are taking a look at the Ryobi 18V 3-gallon portable wet dry vac. Stay tuned. Alright guys, we already opened the box in one of our previous videos. If you haven't seen that, go back and take a look. But today we are going to take a look at some of the features, not a full review, but we are going to look at some of the different ways this vacuum works, including the wet and then a couple of the dry applications. Before we get into some of the tests, we'll go ahead and just look at the features real quick again. There are two latches on either side that release the housing. This gets you into the actual container, as you can see there. Inside you have the filter. If you take the filter off, you'll see the water level float. This will shut the vacuum off once the float reaches the top, which means the container is full. We put that back on here. Housing down. On the back, you have one of the attachments here. This is your small or skinny narrow nozzle. On the side is the other attachment. This is your scraper or flat blade. On top, you have the on-off switch right there. You have the hose. This is the detachable hose there. Also on top is where you insert the battery, like so, and it's ready to go. All right, also while we have it here, we'll go ahead and turn it on so you can see the decibel reading. We've got our decibel counter up here. We'll go ahead and just leave it right there, and we'll turn it on. So there you have it. Not too loud, got a little over 90 decibels there. Not too bad, but it is pretty loud, obviously in a small space wherever you'd have it, but just something to keep in mind. Pretty standard, I think, for a vacuum. All right, guys, now for our first test, what we've got here is a bucket of 3 gallons of water. Got in here. We'll do a close-up of this, but the first thing we need to do in order to use the wet vac part of this vacuum is remove that dry filter. So we'll open it back up, pull the top off, again remove the dry filter, get that out of the way, and now we are ready to suck up the water. Alright guys, here we have our 3 gallons of water in this 5-gallon bucket. We have our vacuum ready to go with the dry filter out. What we'll go ahead and do is pull out the hose here, and again it does have this clear liner or the clear hose so you can see what's inside. Obviously when it collapses you can't, but if we pull that apart we can see the water as it feeds through there. We'll go ahead and just insert the vacuum, or what we'll do is we'll time this as well. So we'll put a timer up and we'll see how quickly and see if it can actually get all 3 gallons of water before it shuts off. Let's find out. We're just going to stick that all the way down in there, all the way to the bottom. Make sure that we can get all the water, and then you can see it through the hose there. And here we go. So I think it hit the cutoff because at a certain point it felt like it was kicking back. Either that or it just didn't have enough suction there at the bottom, but we'll open it up here, take a look inside, and it looks like it probably hit the max. So I don't think that it could hold the full 3 gallons, at least not of water. It looks like it will probably fill that up and the ball will hit the sensor or trip the sensor and does not allow it to overfill itself. So pretty good though. Looks like we've got about 4 cups of water left there or so. We can measure that out and give you an exact idea of what exact amount of water it can hold there. All right guys, next up we're gonna do a test environment of sawdust, nails, a couple scraps of wood here, some trash, leaves, other stuff like that. So we'll go ahead and put the filter back in now. Obviously we dried off the inside of the container here a bit. Put that back on, clasp it back down. This will also give us an opportunity to test out some of the other tools that come with this, the different suction tools. First up, we'll try the small nozzle. Now, I don't think this will suck up the bigger screws, but we'll try it on just a little section up here at the front, see how it does. Go ahead and turn that on. So not too bad there. We'll go ahead and try the next attachment, the flat blade. It too does really well with the sawdust. It's having problems getting the screws up, I think, on a flat surface. Some of them it might be able to suck up, but just the angle that it has to go in and then turn, I don't think it's going to get the big ones. We'll go ahead and try, see if it has the ability to suck those up here with the attachment off. Try that here now. So not too bad there. If we look inside, we can see everything's pretty much gone through all the way. So not too bad there. We'll go ahead and open it up here. And there it is. All right, guys, now we are in the car and we've got an assortment of candy and peanuts and food and crumbs and dog hair and other stuff. We're going to see how well it does on here. I know you probably can't see some of the dog hair, but we'll see how well it does kind of cleaning up these seats here. We'll use the small attachment first. Alright guys, no surprise it did well on the food and crumbs and other stuff, but it looked like it was actually doing very well on the dog hair as well. So pretty impressed there. We'll see how the next attachment does. No surprise there, about the same. Did pretty well. Not quite as good on the dog hair. I think it liked the smaller attachment for picking up the dog hair. We'll try it without, just the open face here. So again, not too bad with the food and other stuff, but again, pretty surprised at how well it did with the dog hair. Virtually no hair remaining on here. And it's not like these were covered in hair, but they definitely had a lot of hair that gets caught into the fibers of the fabric, and being able to get those out pretty easily. Now, the only concern is that the blade works the worst with the dog hair, and that would be the one that we would prefer to work the best. Unfortunately, it was definitely the worst, mostly probably because of the suction obviously dissipating between the blade, but the narrow attachment and just the standard hose worked actually impressively well with the dog hair. Probably still a lot to be desired, but in a 3-gallon wet dry vac that's this portable, pretty impressed. You know, being able to throw this in the car, use it on a trip or whatever, is a lot nicer than the old vac, the hand vac that they have that we've tried out previously. So not too bad. All right, guys, so some quick thoughts after our initial use of this vacuum. It actually works really well. We're a little surprised at how well the suction works. The attachments being on the side and on the back, always there, available, is really nice. It's not quite as portable as, say, like their hand vac, but as far as a portable vacuum, especially with a 3-gallon capacity, not quite that much with the water, but definitely pretty close to 3 gallons. Capacity is really nice. Nice extendable hose, has all the power that you'd want in a portable vac. Maybe just a little bit more, maybe a little bit lacking on some, like, again, the hair and some other things, but all in all, for this package, for the price, it's really nice. We're actually really impressed with it so far. We'll do some more testing and try it out in some other applications, but as a first impression, it made a pretty good one. Thanks for watching, guys. If you liked the video, hit that like button. Really helps us out. Lets us know you're enjoying the content. Make sure to subscribe. Check out the other videos on our channel, including the full review of this tool and others that are coming soon. And be sure to subscribe and hit the little bell icon so you get notified every time one of our videos go live, because we're uploading new videos each and every week. Thanks for watching, guys. On the side and on the back, always there, available, is really nice. It's not quite as portable as, say, like their hand vac, but as far as a portable vacuum, especially with a 3-gallon capacity, not quite that much with the water, but